Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the beta for Warlords of Draenor with another Garrisons 101 video. In this series I bring you various buildings from within your garrison, show you their utility and their worth, and allow you to make a decision whether or not it deserves a position in yours. Today we're going to be looking at the trading post, a building that can work very well in synergy with something else, which we'll get to in a little bit. At level 1, a merchant will show up each day selling trade goods, and it also allows the trade of crafting regents for garrison resources. At level 2, it gains you access to the Shatari Defense or the Laughing Skull factions. Shatari Defense for the Alliance, Laughing Skull for the Horde. It also unlocks the ability to acquire parts from around Draenor to build an Auctioneer. I personally have only found these parts in the dungeons, not scattered around the world. That's not to say that they can't be found that way. And also at level 3, it increases the reputation gains in Draenor by 20%. It costs 100 garrison resources and 150 gold, as well as an hour to construct. As ever, all level 1 buildings looking very humble indeed, and this time we do have a quest waiting for us, like most buildings do when you first construct them. This time we have to find and rouse the missing trader. They are around your garrison. You don't have to go too far afield with which to find them. Once you have discovered them, drag them back to your trading post. Return and hand in your quest and you'll notice that the trader is here, waiting for you. But he's not just any old trader. This is not a goods versus gold transaction here. No. If you want to purchase some of his items, then you're going to have to use garrison resources as currency to do that. So, if you have the lumber mill, for example, where you could have a plethora of garrison resources, then this is going to be absolutely fine for you. And you will notice that there are some rather substantial little goodies at the end. You can actually hand in some savage blood for a huge purse of gold. Savage blood being got from the barn building, which will come at a later date. If you're running slightly low on garrison resources though, you can hand in some of your actual trade skill materials and get garrison resources in return from some work orders. But do remember, each work order does take 4 hours to complete. So let's look to push this now to level 2. Go to your architect's table and use your blueprint. To get the blueprint again, you either have to do it through questing or by purchasing it from the vendor right next to the table. It costs 300 garrison resources, 300 gold, and an hour to boost it from rank 1 to rank 2. On the outside, it's definitely beginning to look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and on the inside we have a couple of new things. First of all, there is Maria from the Shatari Defense. She's the quartermaster. She will show you what you can get through gaining reputation with this brand new faction that's been opened up purely because of having the trading post. It's some rather cool stuff if you have a look at it. Some very neat transmog stuff for plate wearers as well. You've also got pets and an armoured iron tusk, which is an absolutely amazing looking elephant / elk type creature. That's going to cost 5,000 gold and 5,000 Apexis crystals. There, let's have a look at the tabard while we're at it. Hordes, don't feel left out. You of course have the Laughing Skull faction, which will open up through your version of the trading post. And then we have another quest waiting for us from this ancient trading mechanism. It requires 5 different parts with which to get functional again. This is going to be your Auctioneer. Now, me personally, I've only ever found the objects for the Auctioneer through dungeoneering. That's not to say you can't find parts elsewhere, it's just simply my experience. So let's say you get that Auctioneer up and running. Maybe this is an occasion where your storehouse might be a little bit more convenient, because you'll be literally jumping from your trading post to your storehouse, grabbing stuff, putting it on the auction house, selling it, etc, etc. But once more, not a necessity, simply a convenience. It will cut down on a lot of travel time for sure, but is it absolutely relevant? I don't personally think so. So how do we get the level 3 blueprint? Well, you have to bring 3 reputations in Draenor to Exalted, which, let me tell you now, will be a bit of a ball ache due to the grindy nature of how you have to do it in this expansion. So you have to say to yourself, is the trading post absolutely worth it? Well, there's no denying there's a great synergy with the rest of your garrison. You can use garrison resources to get trade skill items. You can use trade skill items as work orders to get garrison resources back. If you bring the Auctioneer into the equation, it might work well if you have your storehouse. But the storehouse and the trading post have something very much in common, if you ask me. They are a great convenience, but a necessity? I don't think so. There's nothing that you can do here that you can't do in a major city. Certainly cutting down on time, but really, I think these plots of land can be used better elsewhere. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and twitch.tv. Those links are in the description down below, and I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.